I'd like to start with, in honor of my recent Hawaii trip, the Ho'opono prayer to help us maybe get into the right mindset, the frame of mind for forgiveness as we're working on this healing journey. If anybody doesn't know, the Ho'opono prayer is originated in Hawaii, at least that's what I've been taught, and it's a prayer to help us forgive others. But it's really interesting because we're asking forgiveness in the prayer, which to me means we're being that mirror. Remember how we talk about the mirror and really what we see and angers us about other people is something that maybe we need to work on inside ourselves as well. And it also is about that energy. It brings us to a place of that forgiveness energy, which is what's going to wash over. So if you'll take a moment and take that big deep breath, settle in for just a moment, and then afterwards I'll ask you if you'd like to come up and do a little Reiki touching. But let's start off by saying to ourselves, we're going to pray to ourselves, the Ho'opono first. Say to ourselves, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. We forgive ourselves for anything that feels like we're not enough, not good enough, or that we've done something wrong. We shake that all off. And one more time, say to yourself, I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. And now, think of one person that you'd like to forgive for something. And again, now visualize that person and say to that person in your mind's eye, spiritually, your higher self to their higher self, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. As hard as that may be, because we are being the mirror. And now, as we begin the concept of the Reiki meditation, you can stay there where you're at, or you may join me up here for a moment. And if you don't want to be touched, just raise your hand as I come close to you. And I'll just hover above. But as we join each other, and as we're sharing this Reiki love energy together right here, right now, just know that you're receiving wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whether you're here physically, whether you're watching remotely. And as we take this moment to forgive ourselves and to forgive others in our lives, if we find difficulty in that forgiveness, it's okay. Release judgment of yourself or of others. Releasing. Feel that releasing. Feel the energy of love washing over you and releasing. And if what comes to mind for you is something, the feeling of anything lacking abundance of love or money or peace or anything else, just Go back to that feeling of forgiveness. What do we need to forgive? On the next in-breath, just be mindful of what shows up in your thoughts and your feelings. Just notice it. Just be aware. And decide now. You have the choice. You have the choice. Whether you'd like to keep those feelings and those thoughts, or you'd like to put them away for later, maybe. Or maybe let them go completely and change. Change that energy, lift that energy. Being aware, sometimes being aware of those thoughts and associated feelings is the first step to letting go, to change, to accepting that abundance in whatever area. Seeing peace, and knowing you are enough. You are enough. You are whole, healthy, and complete regardless of appearances. You are one. You are connected. We remember that now. We remember that we are connected. We are love. We see, we know. And we remember that we can get back to this place anytime we need to. Thank you. So be it. And so it is. Amen.